Live. Alrighty. How are we doing? So I'm going to speak to the phones first, Emily, and then I'll speak to you. So hello, everyone. Welcome to day 10. We have the amazing Emily. I am feeling your emotions over the technology. It's very, very cool. So we are going to do something really fun today. We are going to hang out with the gorgeous, amazing Emily. I've never met her before. I've never spoken to her before. We just had a technology bonding moment 3 minutes before we've come on the call, and you are going to see me have some fun and try and help Emily through whatever she is going through. So just some rules. Emily is the most bravest human being I've ever come across to say, sure, I'll go live in front of I don't know how many people and do a coaching session, which I've never done with you. She's never met me before. She doesn't know what I'm going to do. She doesn't know how it's going to go. So wow, good uncertainty. Yeah. I'm so proud of you. So there's some rules. When someone stands up and does that, I don't get cross, I don't get angry often, but if there is one negative comment towards Emily, I'm going to hunt you down. Don't you dare. You can give me the shit, you can give me Tash is blah, you can say whatever you want to say about Tash. I'm growing up, I can handle it. I have my big girl panties on, but don't you dare. Don't you dare. When someone is standing up saying, I'm going to be open and vulnerable and I need some help, and I'm okay to share my journey, there is only love and gratitude to this woman, okay? So can I please have, because I'm guessing she's probably going to watch this later, can I have a big outpouring of love and gratitude and appreciation for the gorgeous Emily, please? Because she's doing this to help not just herself, but obviously all of you guys. So I really want her championed for that. As always, I also post one thing you're grateful for, one good thing that's happened to you in the last 24 hours, so we can get that attitude of gratitude going as well. Now, in a second, I'm going to pretend these cameras don't exist and I'm going to focus everything onto Emily and look after Emily. So you're not going to you can keep with the comments and everything, but I'm not going to look at your comments. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the session and then I'm going to come back in and talk to you guys. Does that all make sense? Good. Thank you for doing this. There's lots of love. Awesome. Have I said everything? Also, please start a watch party. So all you need to do is click on start a watch party, start it on your timeline, and remember, everyone who does that, screenshot your watch party, email us support@yourwritingsuccess.com, and we are going to give you a free book of your choice, free ebook of your choice. All right. Oh, and if you are enjoying this, I've just got to look at my notes. If you're enjoying this, you want to subscribe, you want to like, and you want to follow on your social media channels. Okay, Emily, it's okay. How are you doing?
No, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous.
You are awesome. You are extraordinary. I think what you're doing is absolutely amazing. So I just want to champion you and acknowledge you for that first. And I want you to know that I have no idea what's going to happen today. Okay. I am not an expert in your life. You are the expert. So my job is not to tell you something or force you to do anything, or, don't think that, what is Natasha going to do to me? There's nothing that I'm going to do to you. It's all your free choice, all your experience of what you want to do. And did you catch the live yesterday? Yes. So you know how I was talking about deletions, distortions, and generalizations? A job of a coach is just to help you maybe uncover some of those things. So I'm just going to ask you some questions and maybe show you a certain part of reality that you may have missed or that you may have changed in order to have fitted a previous belief that might not be serving you. Does that sound okay?
Okay. Sure.
And have you ever been coached before?
No.
Okay, so all you need to know is at times I'm going to cut you off. I don't need story. I don't need content. I need to know how you're doing it, not what you're doing. So if I do cut you off at any time, it's not because I don't care or I'm not invested in you. It actually means I'm serving you at the highest level I can, and there'll be information I do not need, and I'm going to just cut you off if you supply information that is not relevant. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything I need to know before we begin?
No, no, I don't think so.
Excellent. Okay, so what I want to know is, what's going on? How do you know you needed a coaching session today?
How do I know? Well, I know I needed a coaching session because I'm a very nervous rider, and I'm I'm motivated. You know, I want to be a great rider, and I want to be a good rider, and I want to be a better rider, but the nerves and the fear hold me back a lot.
Okay, how do you know you're a nervous rider?
Sorry, what was that?
How do you know you're a nervous rider?
I feel it even thinking about going for my ride tomorrow or this afternoon. I sort of feel nervous thinking about.
Yeah, where do you feel
then
it?
When I'm up there, I'm not too bad.
Sorry. Where do you feel it?
I feel it in my stomach.
And what does it feel like?
It feels like an energy that's not a positive one. It feels like, I don't know. It's just.
What does a negative energy feel like?
It feels a bit heavy, maybe a little bit heavy in my stomach, a little bit jittery, perhaps. Yeah, like they talk about butterflies in your stomach. I don't know that it feels so much like that, but it's always there as well.
And it's definitely in your stomach.
Yes.
And if it was to come,
I think so.
If it was to come out of your stomach, how much would it weigh? Would you be a kilo lighter? Would you be 10 kilos lighter?
Maybe 5 or 10.
That's a great diet. 5 or 10 kilos. Okay, that's a heavy thing to be carrying around. Okay, so you'd know if it was gone, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Because it goes sometimes. That's great.
Okay, so let's get into that. So it's not always there.
No.
Sometimes does
not always there.
Sometimes does it forget to turn up?
Or if I have a good ride and then I'm done, it's gone.
He's gone.
I don't have to worry about that till tomorrow.
Okay, so tell me your rules. You have a great ride and he's gone. Do we want to have a name for him? Is it a him, a her, or is it an it?
It.
Okay, so it's gone. It's gone, and then when does it come back? Does it ever forget to come back? Do you ever have a good ride and then you have a week and then you're like, oh, it forgot to come back, and it goes, oh, sorry, and runs back and then goes, sorry about that, I forgot? No.
Sometimes it will come back. Maybe only part of it will come back. It's not as heavy. It's not as, if I've had a couple of good rides in a row, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling confident. It's still there, though. It is still there.
Okay.
But yeah.
So hang on. Does it ever leave, or is there always 100 grams there?
Good question. I think it does leave, after I've had a good ride. And I'm focused on that.
Nothing there.
I'm happy about that.
And then what happens?
Then I might be like, oh, well, I want to back that up again tomorrow. I want to have another ride tomorrow. And it slowly comes back. And then by the time I go to get on tomorrow, it's back again.
Great. Okay. So you say to yourself, I've had a great session.
Yeah.
And it comes back straight away then? The minute you say, I've had a great session, how does it know to come back?
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't come back straight away. I'll have a good ride and I'll unsaddle and I'll go inside and tell my hubby about my ride and it was great. And, I think, had such a good ride. And then maybe the next morning when I'm, okay, cool, what am I going to do in today's ride? Then it's sort of, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's back again.
Okay. So how does it...
But it might not be back so severe and so strong after a good ride. I find the more I'm in the saddle.
Yeah. How does it know to come back?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I think it leaves, but perhaps it doesn't really leave.
Oh, it leaves. It does. It does. But it's sitting there. So it leaves your body and it's sitting around, and it's just waiting for you to do step 1 of the strategy, and it's right back in there. What do you think? Think back to all the times where you've been feeling good. It's definitely gone. And then it comes back in. What are you doing every single time when it comes back in?
I'm not sure. Maybe after a great ride, I start thinking, what's next? What can we push ourselves to do next? And then that makes me, like after a good ride, I might go, oh, geez, we did really well today. Maybe we can enter that comp next month. And then maybe that's what triggers me to go, oh.
I don't know. You tell me. You think back to all the times it comes in, and you tell me, what are you doing? Something you're telling yourself? Something you're showing yourself?
I don't know. I would tell myself that was a good ride. But can we back it up tomorrow and do that again? Maybe we can't.
Do you do that in other parts of your life? You succeed at something and you go, can I do that again? Maybe I can't. Do you do that in everything or just your writing?
I think just writing.
Would you say you trust yourself?
No. I try to use that when I'm out in the arena, but really, if it come down to it, no.
Do you have kids?
Yes.
Do you trust yourself as a mum? Or do you second guess?
Yeah.
Do you second guess? Like if you fed them a certain food, do you second guess that that's the right food? If you discipline them, do you second guess that you probably shouldn't have done it that way? If you tell them to do X, do you second guess that you should have told them Y? Or are you, I'm their mum. Of course I know what's best for them. Boom, boom, boom.
Perhaps I overthink it before I do it, but no, I don't think I dwell on things after I've done them and think, oh, should I have said that to him? Should I have done that with him? I think, yeah.
You're their mum. You know what's good for them, and you're all good to go. If you could ride like your mother, would things be different?
Yeah.
What would be different?
I'd be in control.
Are you in control as a mum? Oh, and you've got this. This is good. You'd be, I've got this, I'm in control. If you rode like your mother.
Yeah.
You must be an astounding mum. Good for you. All right. So when did you learn that you didn't have this and you weren't in control around a horse?
A few years ago, I had a riding accident, and I think that's when it come to the surface.
Yep. So until that time, you had this. You were in control.
Until that time, I was pretty all right. I mean, I've never been that really gung ho, like even pony club and stuff. I was never that real gutsy type kid.
I don't think you're a gutsy person. That's okay. You operated as you were operating in life as a mother. Everything was same. Then an incident happened, and ever since then, yeah? Yeah, cool. And how did it then make sense, what I was talking about yesterday with generalizations?
More the like the amplifying what happened
the distortion
in my mind. Yeah, and especially there's been a couple of times where hubby's been side of the arena and I've been like, oh, did you see that big buck? And he was like, that was just a little kangaroo, but in my mind I'm like, no, that was a huge buck, that kind of thing. So I think I sort of amplify it in my mind. Or
if I gave you amnesia about the event, would you be different on a horse?
I don't think so, because I ride a different horse now and it's still the same. I don't know. Maybe because it was like a nothing event as well. Like it was just a nothing.
Yes.
So
but it doesn't
makes me think.
It doesn't matter what the event was. How did you code the event? If from that moment on you meant that he looked left and therefore that means you're not safe, you're not okay, you're not in control, you could get hurt, even if you hadn't fallen off, even if you looked left. But if you went in your brain, that whatever happened now means that you're going to have fear when you ride. Absolutely. That's what your brain learned.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what happened?
You lost me a little bit there.
Okay, so an event happened in your riding. I don't even need to know about the incident. I don't really give a shit about the incident. Yep. What did you make the incident mean?
So when I look back on it now, the thoughts that come to my mind are, you just don't know what's going to happen. You just don't know. Anything can happen.
So
anything can
you
happen.
Made the incident mean you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Do you drive a car?
Yes.
Have you ever had a car accident?
No.
Okay, but you've heard that people can have car accidents.
I've heard.
Not you, because you're perfect. Great. So, do you get in your car going, I don't know what could happen. I don't know what could happen. I don't know what could happen when I drive my car. I don't know what could happen when I can drive. You don't do that.
No.
You don't do that.
I'm fine in the car. In fact, I'm a speed demon.
I love it. So if you got into your car and went, I don't know what's going to happen, would you feel confident driving?
No, probably not. I don't think.
I wouldn't.
Well, no, because if I didn't know, if I thought.
If I got on a horse,
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. If I got into my car and I did not know what was going to happen, I would freak out. If I got onto my horse and did not know what was going to happen, I would freak out.
Yeah.
But you do know what's going to happen. What's going to happen?
In the car or on the horse?
Will you tell me what's going to happen in the car?
Just drive down to the shops or whatever and park the car and do what I got to do.
Are you aware that there's a risk every time you get into a car? Yep. Do you accept the risk?
Yes.
Yeah. We want to get down to the shops. We got donuts to buy.
Yeah.
I accept the risk. What's going on the horse?
Well, I'm a good driver, so.
Are you a good rider?
I'm not worried.
Are you a good rider?
I don't know.
Do you remember when you were on your L's, were you a good driver? Your first time you drove a car?
No, wasn't.
I was really bad. I couldn't get the whole steering wheel thing going on. Yeah, so you had to learn. But did you, there was rules in place, wasn't there? There was, you can't drive without your parents, you can't go a certain speed, we're going to start in the parking lot, and everything was, sure, was there a risk that you could have crashed the car the first time you drove? Absolutely. Was there a risk you could have crashed the car 10 days into driving or 100 days into driving? Sure. We mitigate the risk, but we still accepted the risk.
Yeah.
What did you make the event mean somewhere in your learning journey that you couldn't handle this bit in terms of your riding?
I don't know. Does it perhaps mean that no, I don't know. I can't. I couldn't handle anything that gets thrown my way, or I'm not sure. Do we is it possible that it wasn't that event, that it could have been a number of small events that led to that, or that led to this?
Could be anything. I don't know what your brain did.
Yeah.
I just know right now and I don't really care, but I want to know what your rule is now. What does your brain say when it comes to writing? And you said that, because we got very clear, when it comes to mothering, I've got this, I'm in control.
Yeah.
What's its rule about writing? If I had to be you, if you were there's no travel restrictions, you can go hang out in Hawaii and sit by the beach, and I have to go be you, and I have to make sure that this feeling turns up every single day that I want to go ride, how do I do that? What has to happen?
If I'm in Hawaii, you have to be me, you're going to ride my horse. The rule is be careful. Be careful, because you could get hurt.
But you don't say, be careful, you could get hurt when you drive your car.
No.
So, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's not an untrue statement. But I don't really need the reminder of it every time I get in the saddle.
It's not untrue, but it is untrue that when you get into your car, that you don't say that when you get into the car.
No, I don't say that when I get in the car.
And do you know why? I don't want to lead you to water. Why don't you say it when you get in the car?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is my car doesn't have a mind of its own. I'm in total control of the car. A horse has got a mind of its own, and,
Yes. So what's that about you? When you're in the car,
I'm in control.
Yes. And because you feel you're in control, you're not, because there's a million other cars on the planet that can crash into you and everything else. But good, keep your illusion. Because you feel that you have the illusion of control, what else do you feel?
Sorry, what was that?
Because you've got the illusion that you're in control when you're in the car, what does that allow you to feel in you or about you?
I feel confident and content driving the car. No problems.
And you trust yourself.
Oh, yeah, I trust myself.
You trust that even if there is a crazy car, you're some car ninja that can go, missed it.
Yeah, that's right. I do. Yeah, I really do. I just have to...
Look at this gorgeous delusion. You're fucking like Batwoman, and you're just like going to go up the side, and you're just like ninja. I love it. I love your confidence. Yeah. I love your ninja abilities. I love everything about that.
Yep.
Why isn't it there in the writing?
Don't know. Let's get that there, though. That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
I don't know what galloping ninja right. You're like, I'm in the Melbourne Cup now. I hear they don't have too many jockeys. Sign me up. All right. So I love you've got this ninja confidence, and this complete. It's unshatterable. You feel that you're in control. You've got this, and you can handle anything that the external world brings you. Because like I said, you keep saying, but the car doesn't have a mind of its own, but the other cars driven by other people that have minds of their own do.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back to the horse. Just try it on. Think about going to the horse, feeling that your horse was a car. How would that mean? What would that mean for your riding experience?
That would be fine. I'm in fully control there. Do you have evidence
a lot of the time that proves to you that you're not in control when you're riding?
No, not really. No, I'm not in control. I have this little saying that I say to myself, if the horse wants to look at something over there or whatever, and I always say to myself, well, Emily, he's not a bike. He does have his own mind. He can look at that. So, yeah. he might want to look over there.
I don't care what he
He's allowed
wants.
to.
No, he can't. You're right. He can look at that when he's in his paddock and he gets to be a horse.
Oh, okay, right.
So if he wants to go for a gallop, he's allowed to. Apparently, in your rules. And if he wants to have a butt because he's feeling good, he's allowed to. Okay. So first rule is, and we have these rules. When I ride a stallion, he isn't allowed to be a horse or a stallion. When he's in the paddock, he can show off and scream and passage and rear and do whatever he wants. He's in free time. And when you're mothering your children, if they're like, I just want to go to the shops naked, you go, that's great, but you're going to put clothes on. And when you come home, you can go have your naked time. There's times and places for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing you need to do is step up as a what in your riding?
A leader. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if I had your rules, so you're telling me I have to get on the horse. You're in Hawaii. I have to be you. I have to get on your horse and realize he's a horse, so he's allowed to do what he wants to do. And if he wants to bolt or if he wants to look, he's allowed to. That's the first rule I've got to live with. And the second rule is, what was your other rule? That be careful, you could get hurt. It's dangerous. Yeah, be careful, you could get hurt. You could if the horse can do whatever he wants to do. And we're a passenger. Yeah. But do you get in the car as a passenger in the driver's seat?
No.
You drive it.
No.
You drive that thing. But you're turning up onto your horse as the passenger going, what's he going to do today?
Yeah.
Instead of, today we're going to work on X. So I don't think you had a fear problem that was unwarranted. Like sometimes I'll work with someone and they'll just be like, I'm so scared of this happening. And it's like, but the horse is just walking around. Like there's no chance of that happening. But when we uncover your rules, I would never get on a horse with rules like that.
Yeah.
You got on a horse as a passenger, I would be trembling. I would be crying. So how does that feel? Try it on. So it's now whether or not do you believe you have the capabilities to be the leader, and do you believe you have the capabilities to be in control? So
sometimes I just think I don't want to push his buttons because, I want to upset him. Then things might go pear-shaped.
Do you upset your kids?
Pardon?
Do you upset your kids?
Oh.
Yeah, they're like, I want to watch my 10th hour of TV. Yeah. No. Mm-hmm. I want
no ice cream for breakfast.
Yeah, I want my ice cream. I want my chocolate bar so I can go crazy on sugar. No, there's rules. And they might have a tantrum about it. They might cry about it. Does that change the rules?
Point. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So your horse might have an opinion about it. And I don't know if in your past you've made it mean that a horse having an opinion is a bad thing or a good thing based on your past history. Is there something I need to know?
I don't think so. I don't think...
Yeah. So a horse having an opinion, most horses are very kind in their opinions. As you said, your horse obviously has pig-rooted before. Yeah, so he has an opinion. I want to go look at this. Shoulder in. Pig root.
Yeah.
Do you fall off pig roots?
Pardon?
Do you fall off pig roots? When the horse pig roots?
No, it was just okay, I'll canter, but I'm not happy about it. I'll just let you know.
Yep. Just like your kids. I'll eat my Wheat Bix, but I'm not happy about it because I want ice cream. Good for you.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, have they remembered the incident at all? They're off doing their thing. Same with your horse. Your horse is now cantering along, mind of a goldfish. Can't even remember that he had an opinion about the canter.
Okay. Yeah.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? That's interesting because I would never have looked at it this way. So I've got the driving, I've got the parenting. I don't have the horse riding because I'm just being a passenger.
Yes.
I don't upset him, but if I do upset him, it's not a big deal. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. This afternoon's ride will be interesting.
I'm letting you neurology, your eyes are going everywhere. You are repatterning and redoing your neurology as we speak.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just thinking, being a mum's the hardest job in the world. If I got that, then surely I can get the horse riding.
You would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get 800 kilo stallions to do what I want. I can't get my 4-year-old boy to do anything. It absolutely is the hardest thing. Okay, so is there anything else we need to dig and discover and talk about? Or do you want to go ride this afternoon and then we can always come back if something else pops up?
Yeah, I definitely want to ride this afternoon, which that in itself is a little funny feeling.
Yeah, so you're saying I want to ride. What's in your tummy? What do you feel?
Feels lighter and I feel a bit excited. I feel a bit excited to
show how badass you are.
Yeah.
Step into your power.
Well, I can.
Yeah. Absolutely. And so that feeling that used to be there isn't there. What's there instead?
It's not there at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's not going to bother to come back. So what's there instead?
It's like a light tingly feeling. Feel a bit, I don't know.
I love it. Do you think it could be a flicker of something?
It's something.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what it is. I feel a bit, what is it? A bit motivated, a bit empowered, a bit, okay.
I was going to say, I think it's a flicker of your own self-power. It's you driving. It's you with that. Bring it on. I can handle, I'm a ninja. I can handle all of it.
Yep. Yeah.
And I just want to make sure when you ride this afternoon that you allow yourself to step into that. So many women, I love that you've got it when you're driving. I don't think you're going to be one of them. For some women, it can take 10 sessions for them to feel comfortable and okay to step into this.
Yeah.
But you've got this. You already do it every time when you drive.
I've got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't, if we're way off, if this is just not where we needed to go, we'll come back and do another session.
Okay.
But how do you feel?
I feel good, actually.
So you feel this is it?
Sorry, do I?
You feel this is it. What we've talked about and what we've uncovered and the little maze that we've done, you feel that that is what was the block?
Yeah, I think so. Like that, you know.
Yeah, I love it. Your brain searched everywhere. You went down, you went middle, then you went up, and you're like, yep, checking it all off.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to visualize going to ride this afternoon. So go ahead and just close your eyes. Yeah, take that nice deep breath. Cool. Okay, and I want you to visualize going up to your horse. And I want you to notice, what do you feel in your tummy when you're going up to see your horse?
Nothing.
Great. And then saddling up, got the saddle on, got the bridle on, you're about to put your foot in the stirrup. What do you notice? What do you feel?
I feel a bit refreshed. Like
I love it.
we're out with that thought and we're in with this thought.
Love
And
it.
we got this.
Love it. All right, foot in the stirrup, walk around. Horse wants to go look to the left, wants to go look at something. What do you do?
Henry, keep going. We're going this way. Look over here.
And what do you feel
Maybe
while you do that?
Feel fine.
Does it feel good to do that?
He feels fine. He's
feels
not worried.
fine.
Oh, okay, I can't look over there. That's all right.
Beautiful. I want you to visualize you in fast forward doing the best session you've ever done. Walk, trot, canter, transitions, turns, corners, everything you're doing. Just visualize you up there smiling, laughing, just being in control, being you, ninja Emily on the horse. Yeah, love it. Okay, and then fast forward all the way to the end, swing your leg over, hop off. How do you feel?
The first thing I feel is a bit sore.
Yeah, because you actually rode the session.
Yeah.
None of this passenger sitting on the car as a passenger, doing nothing.
Yeah.
You were like driving. You were doing stuff. I love it.
Feel really good. Feel really, really good. I feel really connected with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Good. And then do you notice as you're telling your husband what a great ride it is and you're telling yourself what a great ride it is, that old feeling, it just never comes back.
Come back.
Because it knows. You're in control now. The ninja is back. The ninja is here. Good job. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel really good.
Good.
I feel excited.
Good. Is there anything else you need from me to make this complete now?
No, I don't think so.
Beautiful. Is there anything else you'd like to share? Anything else you'd like to talk about to the group or anything?
No, but I'll touch base and let you know how my ride goes.
Yeah, absolutely let us know how the ride goes. Yep.
Yeah.
How are we going to do that? Do you want to, how should we do that? What time are you riding?
This afternoon, probably 3-ish or something.
Yep, perfect. Okay. So, we've been talking on Messenger, haven't we? So message me after your ride and then we'll organise a time where we can get you back on to share how your ride is. And, we might, if you're free, we could do it tomorrow morning and check back in.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything else you need?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Thank you so much.
I got this.
Oh, absolutely. You are amazing to work with. Thank you so much for the absolute pleasure to guide you through that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. All right. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to turn you off and just speak to everyone. I have no idea how to turn that off, so you can just hang there if you want. All right. We've got love it. Go, Ninja Emily. This has made me feel so good. I love the ninja analogy. Thank you. Beautiful. So does anyone have any questions? Anyone have any anything they want to ask or add? I'm so grateful that I was a part of this. Thank you, Emily and Tash. Yep, Emily's a rock star. And like I said, Emily's the only expert in how her brain works. I'm not the expert. So if this whole coding hasn't been what she needs, then we're going to go delving into, well, then what else is it? I'm always 100% sure that there is a reason or there's something to be uncoded about what you're doing or why you're doing what you're doing. It's not by chance. It's not just this just happens and I don't know why or I don't know how. Nothing happens by chance. It's all created. So we need to go figure out and dig on what the creation is to therefore change it. This has been helpful, good. So I hope you can do parallels in what you're doing, in your writing and in your life about what's going on. Cool. Good. Are you going to do another coaching session? Yes, we had 2 people that we chose because we needed a backup just in case the audio didn't work. So I will be working with another client next week for you guys. Georgiana, that was amazing. I felt like it was me in the coaching session. I'm ready to go out and show my horse. Yep, great. Okay. First time watching you live. Amazing. Well done. Fabulous to watch. Okay. Amanda, I missed the first part. Is it going to be replayed? Yes. As soon as I finish my live, it will then be available to you. You can fast forward, rewind, do whatever it is that you want to do. Great. Super. All right. So just a couple of housekeeping questions. If you would like to know more about how your brain works and you would like to know more about how to overcome fear, check out my free fear riding class. You will find that class. Phil, can you please put the link in? Otherwise, it is fearlessridingsuccess.com/fear secrets. You can go to that link and type in your name and email and go from there. You also, remember, I have anyone who wants to join up to Ekflix. There is a lot of fear resources in Ekflix. I work with the gorgeous Fiona. I do a 4-part NLP on the horse coaching session with her and have her cantering around. She previously wasn't comfortable cantering, and we have her galloping around on all different horses and having fun with that. That's in Ekflix. You also, when you join Ekflix with the Easter at Home special. So Phil, can you put the link for the Easter at Home, which is yourridingsuccess.com/Easter at Home. If you join Netflix, you'll be able to access that Fiona 4-part fear series plus a whole lot of other fear resources. You also get my free fear ebook, and you also get month 1 to my Fearless Riding program. So that's an amazing deal. So if anyone is getting affected by fear, definitely sign up to yourridingsuccess.com/Easter at Home, so you can access Ekflix and access all those bonus. It's over $400 worth of bonuses for you guys when you join, and that's got all the, like I said, Fear Month 1, Ekflix with the Fiona stuff, and my fear ebook. Also, if you don't want to invest in anything, it's only $9 for the Easter at Home pack. If you don't want to do the Easter at Home pack, at least go do my free fear class. Good. I've said everything I need to say. We will catch up with Emily tomorrow. I'm going live at 8 tomorrow. We're going to do a barn tour. So go through the stable, show you all the horses, talk about all the different horses, take you through the tack room and do all of that. So we'll do that tomorrow. And yes, I will do another live coaching session next week. I will also be doing a live riding session next week and anything else that you guys want or need. So, we've got Georgiana just signed up to Ekflix. Yay, can't wait. Awesome. So love you guys heaps. Hope that was enjoyable. Thank you again to the amazing superstar Emily. You are a complete rock star. You're awesome, and I love you guys so much. Happy Good Friday, and looking forward to hanging out with you guys for the Easter break. And then obviously we're going live every single day in April. So 8 a.m. tomorrow, 1 hour earlier. Meredith, what time is that in New York City? It is 1 hour earlier than what it is right now. So it is 9:45 a.m. for me right now. We will be going live at 8 a.m. So that's 2 hours earlier, pretty much, than what it is right now for you. Good night, Katie. You'll appreciate that I'm going live an hour earlier tomorrow, so you don't need to stay up so late. All right, guys, you're awesome. Lots of love, and I'll see you soon.